Hey guys, we're back for another week of SEC football. I apologize for not having videos a couple weeks ago. First week that I missed was, I believe it was like week 4 or so. Lots and lots of things going on at work, so I kind of missed that one. And then last week I missed a video. We had Hurricane Zeta come through our area, and I was helping my parents clean up around their house. They have power back as of Thursday, I believe. So it's been a little bit crazy around here, but football is back. I'm back, so let's get started on a few things. So we've only got a couple of games to go for this weekend. We only have 4 games. The big one that everybody's going to be talking about is going to be the Florida-Georgia game, or Georgia-Florida, depending on where you're from. So it's always a big game. It's always a rowdy game. It's going to be in Jacksonville like it always is. They call it the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, so we'll see how things get. We're going to see. That's going to be a really good game. The next game on the schedule, it's going to kick off at the same time. It's going to be Vanderbilt at Mississippi State. It's going to be Mississippi State's homecoming game, so we'll see how the Dogs do with that, and we'll see how that game is going to work out. It's going to be a really good game, I think. The next game is going to be Texas A&M at South Carolina. That is going to be a big game. We'll see which South Carolina team comes out. Sometimes it's kind of a toss-up between the two teams. Sometimes you get the South Carolina team that's going to come out and win the game. Sometimes you get the South Carolina team that's going to come out and not win the game. But Jimbo Fisher seems to have the Aggies rolling pretty well. They're ranked number 7 right now in the nation, so we'll see how they do coming into Columbia, South Carolina this afternoon. The last game on the list is going to be Tennessee at Arkansas. These are 2 teams that really, I don't think a lot of people expected to be as good as they are this year. Arkansas is really rolling. They're doing pretty well. Don't let the records fool you though. Both teams are 2-3, but they're doing really well. Jeremy Pruitt has the Volunteers rolling in Knoxville, and Sam Pittman in his first year as the Arkansas head coach really has something going with those Razorbacks in Arkansas. So let's get to the main thing, and that is going to be picks. So we're going to work our way back up from that Tennessee-Arkansas game. This is going to be a tough one. It's kind of hard for me to pick between the two. I'm going to go out and I'm going to say Arkansas may come away with the win in Fayetteville this weekend against the Tennessee Volunteers. As far as that Texas A&M South Carolina game goes, I'm going to go with the Aggies on this one. I really think Jimbo Fisher has got a good thing going there down in College Station, and I think they're going to come away with the win. Mississippi State versus Vanderbilt, I'm going to go with the Dogs for this one. They have had a really rough season this year. They're 1-4 so far, but being back home in Starkville, being that it's homecoming weekend, hopefully we can shake off, or they can shake off that hard loss to Alabama from last weekend and get a win for homecoming against the Vanderbilt Commodores. This last game, which is going to be the first one, comes up for SEC football this weekend, this Florida-Georgia game. It is always a good game. It's always a tough game. It is a knockdown, drag-out, no matter who's playing. You know, from the time Herschel Walker was playing, even into the Tim Tebow years, even past that, it's always been a really good game. I think for this year, though, I think I'm going to go with the Florida Gators. I just think they have just enough of an edge that they are going to be able to beat out those Georgia Bulldogs in Jacksonville. But we'll see. It kicks off at 2:30 Central on CBS, so you definitely want to tune in and check that one out. That's what I've got for this week. Let me know down in the comments who you guys think is going to win these games, and hopefully we will see you guys next week for another week of SEC football.